Do you want any more?
No, that's good. Thank y'all for staying late.
Okay. All right, great. What I need you guys to do, first of all, thank you for doing that and staying late and doing that. If you guys will put the dragons back up in the props and meet me on the 50, okay?
Good Friday morning, the infamous Menendez brothers one step closer to freedom.
After a major decision clears the way for their possible release. Good morning. It's October 25th. This is Today. Sign of hope. Thousands of students in storm-ravaged North Carolina finally returning to school this morning, nearly 1 month after Hurricane Helene.
Everything's not normal. It's going to be tough, but, you know, we're going to get through it.
Just ahead, the much-needed boost in hard-hit communities and the challenges that still remain. A lot more to get to, including a long-awaited day in storm-ravaged parts of western North Carolina. Some schools are finally reopening for the first time since Helene tore through that region nearly a month ago. NBC's Kathy Park joins us with that story. Kathy, good morning.
Savannah, good morning to you. Yeah, it has been anything but a normal school year for these students. Keep in mind, some of these schools here in western North Carolina were transformed into disaster recovery centers, but this morning students and teachers will reunite once again in the classroom to learn, but also to heal.
This morning, thousands of students in western North Carolina are heading back to school for the first time since Hurricane Helene brought historic flooding and catastrophic damage to the region last month.
It'll be really great to check up with everybody, just to be around people again.
How have your emotions been throughout the past couple of weeks?
My emotions have been kind of all over the place.
Buncombe County Schools, one of the largest districts in the area, plans to ease students back.
The biggest focus for our school system is grace. And so the first couple of days, we just want to make sure that our students are okay. And then very quickly, we'll pivot back into our academic work.
Repairs were done on several damaged buildings, and school bus routes had to be completely remapped.
There'll be many students who are getting onto the school bus at a community stop because our buses cannot safely travel into their neighborhoods.
It's been a weeks-long journey just to restore power and running water across the disaster zones. But this week, a much-needed return to normalcy with schools back in session in Watauga County.
So surreal, but really good to get them back in the routine.
Liz Talent and her family say the time away has given them a greater appreciation of the value of their schools.
They're just so foundational to everybody, to childcare, to allow people to work, to give children structure, to give children love.
And while the impact of the storm will be long-lasting, the sights and sounds of healing are coming into focus, one day at a time.
Everything's not normal. It's going to be tough, but, you know, we're going to get through it.
And recognizing that these students have gone through so much, hundreds of school counselors and social workers have traveled in really from all across the state to help with the transition this morning and in the days to come. Savannah.
All right, Kathy Park in Buncombe County, North Carolina. Thank you.
Good to see a sign of normalcy.
Yes.
Returning to some normalcy down there. Let's get our first check of the weather. Dylan in from